Gucci on, Gucci on, Gucci on, Gucci. Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci. Gosh, I'm so out of touch. I forgot the lyrics.
Yeah.
And the song only has 2 lyrics. 50-50.
Literally. It
I
is
got half.
50-50.
Yeah, I got half of them.
Yeah, well, 50-50, it's either wrong or right.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
50-50.
you got it wrong.
Yeah. I had 50%
Still
chance.
50.
Yeah, 50-50. I'm looking at our James Squire bottles, and it's got a little quenchometer. You see that down the bottom right? Just keep spinning, keep spinning. Yeah.
It's only a 2.
Yeah, but
Wait, hang on, that's good. It's a 2 on the quench, where a 7 would be saver.
what does that mean?
It means you just slam it down.
That's not saver.
No.
this is a slam it down.
This is a slammer. Yeah, saver would be sip it.
Well, I've been savoring it, to be honest. Am I doing it wrong?
Dude, slam it.
That's just the
Still
label.
half
I'm
full.
just showing you the label. Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, I guess I'm doing it wrong. I'll slam it, but I gotta
It
keep...
actually is one that you can slam. Like,
All right. You take it from here.
what? I'm slamming it, dude. All right.
You're right. You're absolutely right. I do feel quenched.
Yeah.
A little bit ill. That's good, though.
Yeah. Hello and welcome. You're listening to Hobby Homies. We are your weekly war game and board game podcast. I'm Shane,
I'm Fox.
and he's Fox.
Hey,
That's Churchy.
don't point. Stop pointing to us. They can't see you, dude. Carry
When are
on.
we getting cameras?
Carry on.
Today's episode 27. We're talking board games, and more specifically, cooperative board games,
Yeah. Board games you can play with your friends,
which is all games.
but you work together
Yes,
cooperatively.
cooperatively. You're playing against the board.
Yeah.
That board will beat you every single time.
It did today.
Yeah.
It did today.
We got whooped.
Yeah, the board bent us over and showed us the 50 states. You know what? I've never understood that expression.
I still don't understand it. It's American, I think.
It showed you the 50 states. What does that mean? You're looking at a flag? No, wait, that's wrong. A map?
Maybe it's no. I can't understand it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to... Let us know what you think.
Yeah, you tell us what it means.
Please, jump in the Discord. Let us know. We need help.
Yeah. So we've played a few games the last week.
Yeah.
Today we had a good sesh with Churchy as well, playing Dead of Winter,
Yeah.
which is a zombie survival cooperative game.
Yep.
Played a few others this week, but I reckon we'll kick it off with the most recent one. So you, Fox, being unfamiliar with the game,
Yeah.
how'd it go?
Well, it was good.
Thank you. Yes. Well said. I couldn't put it better.
That's all my notes. That's,
All right.
that's what I've got for my notes. Yeah, I didn't know what to expect because I've heard you talk about it a few times,
Yeah.
and I've never looked at it on Board Game Geek to see like what the general consensus on it
I don't
was.
even know where it ranks on Board Game Geek.
It's actually up there for not competitive. Sorry, cooperative games.
Yep.
Literally the opposite of competitive. But yeah, it had a real cool. Its thematics were really good.
Yeah.
Like, it incorporated a lot of different mechanics into it really well. So like you've got this colony of people that you're trying to sustain.
Yep.
You got like a food supply you need to keep up. Which at the start we thought we were killing it.
Well, we were killing it.
We were killing
We had
it.
like 10 cans in there, dude.
We had there's one thing where we had the option to either use. Churchy got to pick whether he wanted to keep a horse, which would cost us an extra food every turn.
Yeah.
Exactly. Or kill the horse
Yeah.
and get 3 food.
Yeah.
And we're like, we've got so much food, we can afford to keep this horse. Turns out that was our undoing.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
but yeah, it was great. I mean, the game was supposed to go for an hour or 2.
Yeah.
It went for 4.
Nearly. Yeah,
Yeah.
probably like 3.5 maybe.
Yeah, and it's not because it's actually you explained it very well, but it's also a very good, like, you can get the rules quite quickly.
Yeah.
And it's all laid out on your little character cheat sheet card thing. So we were familiar with it, but it's that cooperative feel where we're just all working together. So we kicked back and had a few beers and just chilled out. So
Yeah.
I loved the vibe the game had and the vibe it allowed us to have.
Yeah.
So yeah, I liked it. Yeah,
There's an interesting mechanic with the betrayer.
there was.
So
Yeah.
everybody gets so there's obviously one combined objective, which in this case was collect samples. So you kill a zombie, and on a 4-up dice roll, you would get a sample from that zombie.
Yeah.
And you had to collect 3 per player that was playing the game. So in our case, 9.
Yeah.
But we each had our own individual secret winning objective, I suppose we call it.
Yeah.
I can't remember what yours or Churchy was, but mine was a betrayer.
Yeah.
So I would only win the game if the main mission failed.
Yeah.
And I achieved a few other little things as well,
Yeah.
which I got close to doing. Not quite.
Yeah.
But the fact that you can sabotage everybody else's game and try and remain anonymous is really fun and interesting. I didn't do any sabotaging, but I
No, you didn't
I
need
didn't need to. Yeah.
We took care of that ourselves. We did that well enough for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that was such a it's a cool mechanic because it's still a cooperative game.
Yeah.
You're still all working together, but you've also got it in the back of your mind that one of you could be
Could be
a betrayer.
It's not a guarantee either.
Yeah.
So like for 3 players, we dealt out 6 objective cards and 1 betrayer card, and then shuffled it all together.
Yeah.
And then deal out 3. So it's not even a 50-50 chance of becoming a betrayer.
Well, it is.
I suppose
It's
it is.
50-50.
You
You're either
either
the
are
betrayer
or
or the not. You're not, yeah. It's quite clearly 50-50. Slip of the tongue there from you. But yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so it's not guaranteed. But the fact that you don't know, like it's always in the back of your mind, like you said, that
Yeah.
someone could be like,
Yeah.
they might do something which is an error, or they might not, they might misjudge something, and you'd be like, was that deliberate? Like,
Yeah.
is he trying to fuck us over?
Yeah. We had a joke at the end where you made a mistake, which got one of your characters
honest
killed.
mistake, yeah.
And we're like, well, you're the betrayer.
Yeah.
Or you're really dumb. Turns out you were the betrayer, but you didn't mean to do it anyway.
Yeah, I'm both. I'm just stupid
both.
and betrayer. Yeah.
You stupid betrayer. So,
Yeah.
it was very cool. And you played it really well. You played as one of us.
Yeah.
Because each turn, you have what's called a crisis.
Yep.
Which is where you flip over a card and it says you need to collect 3 meds this turn.
Yeah.
So on each of our turns, we all contribute face down to the crisis.
Yeah.
We put a card from our hand in there. And if one of us is the betrayer, they will probably put down something that's not the meds.
Yeah.
And then we flip over the cards at the end thinking we got 3 meds and we
Yeah.
see that there's some junk in there.
Yeah, that's
Or
right.
some fuel or something.
It is easy to stuff over everyone else. And like, if everyone's contributing to it,
Yeah.
you start pointing fingers everywhere. you
Yeah.
know? Like we played with 3 people. I think you can play up to 5, which I think would be pretty good. 4
Yeah.
might be like peak.
Yeah.
Yeah. So another interesting mechanic as well was like they call it a crossroads card. So I suppose it's probably the fluffy side of the game.
Yeah.
So it's got like story behind it. So you draw a card for the person who's playing to your left,
Yep.
and that card has a little condition on there. And when that condition becomes true, that card comes into effect. So that condition might be like the controlling player moves the survivor from the colony to a location, right? Which happens a lot.
Yeah.
So then as soon as that happens, then you play your card, you read the story, you've got 2 decisions to make.
Yeah.
One which can be, high risk, high reward, or 0.
Yeah.
Or there's things that you vote on, stuff like that. So it sort of engages everyone else in the game as well.
Yeah.
For that one little
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah, it was cool. An example
Yeah.
of that was Churchy's horse.
Yeah.
Where it was like, they had a really long story for option A where it's like you find this horse, it looks hungry,
Yeah.
it's going into town, it's going to die. Do you A, take it with you and you're going to have to spend a food, or option B was just said, sorry, old girl.
Yeah.
Gain 3 food. So
Yeah.
Churchy picked A, the kind-hearted soul that he
He
is.
did. I think if he was starving, you still would have saved the horse. He's
Oh,
just
for
that
sure.
kind of guy.
Yeah, he's a tough bloke. He's a tough bloke. But ended up getting us killed and we died of starvation anyways. But yeah, it was
Yeah.
good. It was good. It's good when you...
Happy to help.
Yeah, thank you. You did help. In fact, I think you were the betrayer.
True.
But what you did really well with the betraying is that whenever we were doing the crisis things where you all got to put in like meds or fuel or whatever, you were putting in the correct things.
Yeah.
So for the whole game, it looked like there was no betrayer.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you read the room and you went, you know what? They're doing a pretty good job of losing the game as it is.
Yeah. Oh man, I was so close. But yeah, so like there's times you do and there's times that you don't. Like one of our missions, Churchy put in all 3 items that we needed to pass that crisis. So you didn't put anything in.
Yeah.
Had I have put something in, it's between me and Churchy. And
Yeah.
like Churchy's gonna know it's me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna know it's me.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be like, which one is it, right? So like
And I would be like, why would Churchy put in 2 of an actual something and then
Yeah.
1 fake one?
yeah.
So it must be Shane.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's times you do, times that you don't. But
And then you spend the game narrowing it down who the
Yep.
betrayer is, and it gets a little bit easier. Whereas I think you did the right thing. You were like, let's work together on the crisis, but then you were like just doing little things, and I
Yeah.
was like, nah, maybe he's just not good at the game.
I was keeping items that I needed and
Yeah.
stockpiling guns, and
Yep.
Churchy offered me an extra survive, and I was like, no, I don't need.
Because
I
one
don't
of your
need
objectives was,
be alone. Like, so you start with 2 survivors, just have 1
yeah,
at the end.
Yeah.
So one of them died.
Yeah.
2 died in one go, which was unfortunate, but
Yeah.
lucky at the same time.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, sweet. I've got my gun. I've got these other things. All I need is like 1 junk item,
yeah,
and then the morale to get to 0,
yeah,
and I win.
yeah,
Morale didn't get to 0, got to like 1 or 2.
yeah,
I didn't have my junk item, and we failed the main mission. So I was nearly there.
yeah.
Nearly there.
Man, that's a lot for the betrayer to do.
Oh, yeah.
My mission was just have 3 fuel in your hand at the end of the game.
Yeah.
What was yours, Churchy?
I have 2 weapons, like 2 guns.
Oh, 2
Yeah,
weapons.
2
yeah,
guns.
yeah.
And like, so those are pretty easy compared to yours, where it was like, you must lose, you must have 0 morale,
Yeah.
you must have this, you must have weapons, you know.
Yeah.
So the betrayer has a tough thing ahead of him, but it just adds a cool dynamic to the game. The cool
does.
social dynamic to it, as well as the game itself is very fun. So
Yeah.
yeah, first instincts, I'd give it like a 7.6 out of 10.
Not bad.
Yeah,
Not bad.
almost gave it 7.8, but then I'm like, that's 8 out of 10 almost. 7.7.
True.
Lock it in.
Let's lock it in, Eddie.
Lock it in.
Yeah.
I wanted to play it again.
We
It
just
was
didn't
that
have
good.
time.
We just didn't have time.
Yeah. Next time, though, we know it's a bit of a setup, but we know the rules and that. We'll fly through next time, I reckon.
Yeah, I think so. I reckon, if you set a few hours aside,
Yeah.
6,
Yeah.
you could play it through 3 times.
I reckon.
Keep pushing yourself. I mean, we did the starter mission and failed, so
Yeah.
we probably
on
got
easy
some work
difficulty, too.
on easy. Yeah.
Wasn't even on hardcore mode.
I thought we would, I don't really know where we went wrong, really.
Not, it was the dice, man. And
Yeah.
there wasn't that many zombies to kill, to be fair.
No. You know what? It was the dice because you guys.
Every time we killed one, we just rolled like 1 or 2, which wouldn't get us the sample that
Yeah.
we needed. But at the start of the game, there was no zombies, so we lost like 2 turns.
Yeah. And I don't reckon we killed any zombies for the first few turns
Probably
either.
not,
I think
no.
we were like stocking up on supplies, and then we're like,
Yeah.
oh, you know what? We got to get these.
Yeah,
We gotta get these
There
samples.
was like 3 turns left. We started doing that.
We started rampaging.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you were about to. You moved into a square with 4 zombies with a shotgun.
Oh man, I would have.
But then had
them up
no-
too, but I had no dice to use.
Yeah.
I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Yeah.
and my action was like a 4+. I needed. Yeah,
Yeah. It's a good game. It had so many different moving parts, but they all worked together so well. It had like the crisis and the overall mission.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was dope.
yeah,
Good
yeah.
game, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
So are there expansions or anything for that?
There is. I know there's one off the top of my head. I think it's called like Warring Clans or Warring Factions or something like that.
Okay.
Could be wrong. I haven't looked into it, but I feel like it's a PvP. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
okay.
it's your colony versus another colony.
That's also kind of cool.
Yeah, I don't know how cooperative it is. I'd like to look into it though, and it could be fun. Might pick it up if it's reasonable.
It'd be cool if it was like 2v2.
Yeah.
You could play, so 2 people did one colony and 2 people did another.
That would be pretty cool. Be interesting to see because I know in this game you can have combat against other survivors.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, which I don't really understand when you would.
I suppose if it was like the last turn, right, and you needed to drop morale, like you
Yeah,
did,
maybe.
you would kill one of us,
True.
and then we'd be like, hey, you're the betrayer. And you'd be like, yeah, but so what? We lose.
yeah,
And I win.
that's true. That's true.
So-
I didn't think of it like that.
Yeah. Well, that's why
Yeah.
you lost. Nah, we all lost. That's the beauty of the game.
Yeah.
And it's good that it's that challenging. We played on the trial mission or the beginner mission or whatever on easy
Yeah.
and lost.
Yeah.
So it's good if you like that kind of challenging.
Yeah. If you can handle losing to the board, then it's fine. If you can't, maybe give it a miss.
Yeah.
It's like Spirit Island.
Maybe just stop playing games
Yeah,
if
true.
you don't like losing.
True, true. Yeah. So you played that. We played a couple other ones earlier in the week.
Yeah.
Both Forbidden Desert and Forbidden Island.
Yep. These are all games you own.
Yeah,
too.
they were. Yeah.
Yeah.
For once, I was bringing the games.
Yeah.
You hadn't played any of them.
No, this was a new experience for me this week.
Yeah.
It was good. It was good to play some board games.
Was good. I froth cooperative games.
Yeah.
Like, just, I don't know why. Like,
It just takes. I think it's a different mindset. You know, you don't have to like. You're working together. It's got a better feel to it. I think. You know.
Yep.
You're allied with another person, and you're both working together. And when you know the game is challenging, it helps because you're like, all right, we really got to like work off each other well.
Yeah.
Plan things out together.
That's right. One person can pick up the slack if someone else is lacking, like,
Yeah.
and vice versa.
Yeah. You don't have that high pressure of like trying to undo someone else's work.
Yeah.
You're like, I got to undo the stuff that they do. And yeah, it's not like a war game where you're like constantly trying to ruin people's experience.
Yeah. Outmaneuver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, I only win if I make you fail. You know, it's a bit different where you're like, yeah, you have to all work together. I like co-op games too. I mean, we play enough competitive games without war games.
Yeah.
You know, when we go to the board games, let's work together.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You look like you had something important to say. I was like,
no.
I'm going to leave room for this. This is going to be, whew,
Sorry to let you down.
this is going to be something. I could see you saving up for it.
I was just waiting to see when we should move on to our next segment.
Oh, we have another segment.
We've got another segment, dude.
Jesus, dude. I
Hang
don't
on.
think we've ever had segments.
I need to prepare 1 second. So this is a this is a recurring segment from our last board game episode.
Oh, I'm excited.
Are you though?
I don't know. I won last time, didn't I?
You did, yeah. So, hang on, bear with me.
While you prepare that, today we're drinking James Squire's The Swindler, which is a tropical ale, which, as we spoke about earlier, is quite easy to slam down. It's got a very cold, watery cold. That's not a characteristic. That's
Well,
a
it is.
temperature. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is cold, but that's sort of like less about the beer and more about our refrigeration abilities. Yeah, tropical. It kind of just tastes like a more fruity. Oh, that is tropical. I was gonna say more fruity pale ale, but yeah, I guess that is tropical. It is full of character, which is why I was savoring it because I was like, it's got a bit of a bite to it at the end, but it tells me that it's more of a quench killer than a savor sandwich. Savor. Did you just play a video? I'm sorry, dude. Am I boring
I'm
you
trying to get
by
something
trying
ready.
to save you time?
I'm getting something ready.
I'm here trying to fill a void, and you're just like, oh, well, he's doing such a good job. In fact, that's a compliment. I'll just go watch Tropic Thunder. I only got 32 minutes in on the whole drive here. Oh, there you go again. Well, fuck me. We also got a ton of empty mountain goats here. So, the Mountain Goat Pale Ale versus the James Squire Swindler Tropical Ale.
All right, I'm ready.
Hang on, I'm done. You wait for me now. You can just wait. The bottle. No, you know what? There is nothing the Swindler does better than Mountain Goat Pale Ale. Thoughts,
Agree.
Churchy?
Yeah. Those mountain goats are pretty damn good.
Yeah. So, but I mean, it's good. It's good on
It
its
is.
own.
No, it is good.
It's fine. It's just no Mountain Goat. Are you done with your videos?
Yeah.
You're watching Fail Army.
No. So look, I asked Churchy to prepare some intro music for this
Oh,
series.
Churchy. There you go.
Churchy, what do you mean? What do you mean? You haven't got it ready? Dude, I told you 2 weeks ago. I need 10 seconds of music, man. No. That's fine.
That's worse.
I prepared a backup just in case. Just in case that you wouldn't deliver with the goods.
You were 100% aware he was not going to deliver with the goods.
Hello and welcome. This is the board game name game
Oh no, he didn't even change
with
the
your
name.
with your host Shane. Today we are joined by Fox.
Hello, I don't want to be here. You don't know how to stop the music. You had 2 weeks. Hang on, let's not have a go at Churchy here. You gave him 2 weeks to make a song,
No, I didn't even ask
and
you.
you didn't even change the name.
You were supposed to come. Anyway, all right.
The board game. What is it?
So this is Australia's favorite game show,
Yeah.
the Board Game Name Game.
Oh my god.
As you guys are all familiar with the rules, I'm going to ask Fox a question between two games.
Okay.
And he's going to tell me if this episode, he's going to tell me if it's a TV show
Okay.
or a board game.
All right. I like this.
Okay.
What was the last one? It was a board game or.
Disease or something?
Yeah, like a crippling illness or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one's much more tamer. Relevant for our board game cooperative podcast episode.
yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. So, number 1. Last Train to Wensleydale. Is it a British TV drama revolving around the daughter of a working class family who had moved to the big city, only to have her dreams shattered and return home?
It's oddly specific.
Or a 3 to 4 player strategy game with the aim of moving stone, cheese, and passengers while building your track?
Damn, this is. I'm already having a tougher time with this one than I did last time. I went 3 for 3 on the last one.
You did?
It's tricky because I feel like when you're so specific, it's the other thing. You know, you just spent a paragraph on the TV show and about 12 seconds on the.
Yeah, but I mean, you can copy paste from IMDb.
You could for a different TV show. I think, what was it called?
Last Train to Wensleydale.
I'm going to go, gosh, my instinct is it's a TV show.
You're wrong.
Oh!
It's a strategy board game.
Damn it. I thought, oh man, I had so many thoughts.
Did you like that? I came up with that.
Nice,
The
dude.
TV show. Man.
Nice. I was like,
I'm in the wrong game.
yeah.
I should be writing TV shows.
No.
Can't you see it?
Because the thing is, I'm like,
She went to the city to be an actress. Dreams shattered. Now she's catching the last train back to Wensleydale.
are you projecting? Is this like
What do you
something?
mean?
Is this your life? Do
Maybe.
you feel like the last train to Wensleydale?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. All right. That's a good one, dude.
Yeah, thanks.
Props.
All right.
Props.
Next one. It's called Evernight. Is it a TV series about
board
a
game.
boy who accidentally becomes a hero to save the world, or a cooperative board game where players race against time and only by solving clues can they stop the growing darkness that is Evernight?
I thought it was a board game at the start. No, I think it's a TV show. I'm locking TV show.
It's a TV show.
No, I think
1 for 1.
50-50.
All right. 50-50.
This is the ultimate 50-50 game. All right.
The last one. The Lost Tomb. Is it
Oh,
a
God.
TV series where a small band of tomb raiders seek out a buried treasure, or a 1 to 5 player fantasy exploration game set deep within the Great Pyramid of Giza?
Board game. 100%.
Wrong.
Oh! Sorry, I meant 50-50. 50-50 equals 100. That's what I meant. The total sum of the two odds, 100%.
Okay.
But me, 50-50.
Yeah, no. So you got
Oh, wow.
1 to 2.
Damn. You know, I've learned a lot about myself this
Have you
past
though?
8 minutes. Yeah. I've learned I need to spend more time thinking about a new name for this segment. I don't know.
And that was Board Game Name Game.
I need another beer.
So do I, man. Oh, I'm no Burt Reynolds, let's be honest.
No.
Why are you going to the fridge? Wait, come back. Wait, come back. Please, come back. I can't do this by myself.
Intermission.
Oh, man.
Okay, we're just doing some studio repairs here. One moment.
We're good. Oh, what was that?
All right. All right.
Is that a
That was the
steamboat?
last train to Wensleydale.
I think I missed it. Okay. That was fun, Shane. Thank you for that.
All right.
Appreciate that.
No worries.
So, what we played another game this week.
Yeah. So we played Forbidden Desert.
Yeah. And
Tell me. Oh, and Forbidden Island.
yeah.
Tell me about those.
Well, we mentioned them in tandem because they are effectively the same game
They're made by the same company.
with a little lemon twist on them.
Yeah.
So, it was a while ago that we played this.
Last week, I think.
Yeah. In my brain, that's years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a third of my baby's life ago.
It actually is. Wow.
So Yeah. Okay. The game was an exploration game, in essence.
Yeah.
You had these little tiles that you had to explore. You moved around on these tiles. You explored the area. You flipped over the tile when it was excavated,
Yep.
which permanently flipped it over, so you knew, hey, we've excavated that spot and checked it. And sometimes you would get stuff for searching.
Yeah.
Sometimes sand would come and pile up on certain areas
Yep.
in a sandstorm of sorts, like a Darude sandstorm type thing.
Yeah.
Sugar-doo-ga-doo. Sugar-doo-ga-doo, sugar-doo-ga-doo, sugar-doo-ga, sugar-doo-ga-doo.
Jesus Christ.
Um,
What is this, like 2012?
I wish. I'd buy some Bitcoin. So, yeah, and you had to find parts to rebuild a ship
Yeah.
that got you out of there. It was pretty easy.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was fine. It was easy.
Yeah. 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 They're the most complicated of the games.
It's one of those games that's over, win or lose, just so quick
Yeah.
and so obviously.
Yeah.
Like, you're just like, huh. Oh, we lost.
Yeah. Looking online after we played, doing the little bit of preparation I did for this episode.
Yeah.
Everyone said it's much better with like 4 people,
Okay.
like both of them,
Yeah.
island and desert.
Yeah.
Which I think I can see because it would change like between us after each of our turns. The Forbidden Desert, the sands would change, but like having that change so more frequently,
Yeah.
I think would be like way better.
True. We got a glimpse of it at the end where it was like, I was low on water
Yeah.
and we were flipping over 3 cards every turn.
Yeah.
So during your turn, I was like, wait, if you flip over 3 cards and 2 of them are the one that drains your water,
Yeah.
I'll
sun
die
beats down.
before my next
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, you can actually lose this game pretty easily.
Yeah.
But the problem was, yeah, we had so often, like, we would flip over cards and then I'd be like, oh, I'm low on water.
Yeah.
So I would go fill up. Whereas if there was another 9 cards that got flipped between my 2
Oh,
turns,
yeah.
that would have ramped it up for sure.
Yeah.
That actually, I could definitely see that brings the game from what I would have given it, like a 3.5
Oh,
to like
savage.
a 6, maybe a 6
Yeah. Yeah.
or a 5.5. I just rate those party games quite low because like the strategy.
That's what it is, really. It's a
Yeah.
party game.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's more complicated than like most of your party games. There's more mechanics to it, I suppose you might say. But
Yeah.
it is. It's just it's a party game in the end.
You can set it up, teach it, play it in under an hour.
Yeah.
It's like what we talked about, how you've got your like first turn games,
Yep.
first games,
Yeah.
you know, and then 3 gamers. That's like a
Yeah.
first turn game.
Oh yeah.
You learn it straight away.
You know what you're doing.
You know what you're doing. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically, a quick summary of Forbidden Desert. So 2 to 5 players. You could easily play it solo.
Yeah,
I reckon.
okay. Yeah, you could.
I mean, I haven't, but
You can
I
also-
imagine you could.
Yeah, and if you're like us and you found it quite easy, you can just turn the difficulty up.
Yeah, you can.
Have more cards flip over at the end of your turn, risk dying.
Yeah. Best suited for 4 players. You work together on an ever-moving desert board trying to find the parts for your airship. You need to maintain water and dig through the sands to find clues on where the missing components might be. So some of the tiles that Fox said earlier that you excavate, you flip over, they'll have like a yellow arrow pointing horizontally. You need to find the one pointing vertically, and then wherever those 2 triangulate
Yeah.
is where that part is. So they're like the clues.
Yeah.
And then you find that part, someone collects it, it goes onto your airship, you collect the 4 parts, and then you're off, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I liked about the components is it was actual parts that all
Yeah.
clicked together to make a ship,
Yeah.
a working
A
ship.
little propeller and a little engine and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, it was very
pretty
That
cute.
part's cool. Yeah.
Yeah. It's $50. So, like,
Yeah, it's pretty
you know, once all this Rona's over, if you're having a barbecue, having a few people over, it is a good party game.
2 to 5.
2 to 5.
If you're having 2 to 5 people over.
Yeah.
In fact, you could do it now.
You
We,
could.
You know,
Oh,
can
yeah,
have a limit of 5
people.
get.
Yeah, yeah.
Perfect.
Anyway, yeah, perfect.
And this is the type of game you could definitely teach to like non-board gamers.
That's right. Yeah.
It's like a gateway game for
Yep.
sure. Yeah, I could teach this to my wife.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
And she's one of those phase 10 Uno people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ugh.
My girlfriend was exactly the same. She's actually really, really getting into board games nowadays.
Nice.
She frosts Forbidden Desert. We played Forbidden Island the other night. We played a couple of times and we lost.
Yeah.
We won this time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The difference between the two is basically the desert sand builds up and
Yep.
that's your lost condition. And whereas the other one,
The
the island
island
floods.
sinks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's your lost condition.
Yep.
So one builds up, one sinks down.
Yep.
effectively the same game.
Just
You gotta
reversed.
search. The difference, I think, actually, is that the Forbidden Island, you had a chance to actually lose tiles.
Yeah, once they're gone, they are gone.
Yeah, whereas
Yep.
Forbidden Desert, the tiles were always there. They just piled up with sand.
Yep, you just dig
Which-
through it.
Sometimes you get these items that like would clear 3 or 4 piles of sand.
Yep.
So you would be like, well, that's actually pretty easy to clear that tile down.
Yeah.
So it didn't feel like that much of a challenge. But the water one was like you had to be careful. But at the same time, sometimes losing tiles was good.
Yeah, you clear all the chaff out of the way.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, both pretty good. I'd rate it like a 4 out of 10.
Yeah.
Again, party game.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it was fun. We played through 2 games in a couple hours. So
Yeah, and that's a cheap one as well. I think that one, like I've seen that online for like $35.
yeah, sick.
Like, yeah. So yeah, like we both really froth cooperative games.
Yeah,
I prefer them much more over competitive games.
yeah,
Yeah, don't even know why about it. I think it's just the whole working together vibe against the board.
yeah,
Spirit Island's one that we play
yeah,
a few times.
yeah.
Um,
That's a game that just puts like pressure on you in so many different areas.
yeah, it's coming from all sides.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
Man, we love that game so much, but we barely play it.
I know.
We're always
I
like,
know.
all right, so we'll play. You know, the 2 games you brought over.
Yeah.
Forbidden Desert for business and Spirit Island.
Yeah.
We only had time for the first 2.
Yeah.
And
Today
then
we'll
we're
play
like-
Dead of Winter, then we'll play Spirit Island.
Yeah, played
Nah.
Dead of Winter.
Yeah.
Ran out of time. The elusive Spirit Island.
I was so keen to play Spirit Island.
Yeah, I was
Next
telling
time
Churchy
we're
as well
just
about
going to play Spirit Island.
Yeah.
We're not going to make any other plans
No.
because that game can go for a while.
Yeah.
Especially with 4 players. Oh, it's so good. 4 players is so hectic.
Yeah.
I've played I played it so much that I was playing solo
Oh yeah.
and I put it on the hardest difficulty. I worked my way up to that
Yeah.
and I lost 3 times, but then I managed to beat it.
Oh nice.
And I was like, that's it, that's done. Put it away and haven't played it since.
Yep.
But I would say easy mode with 4 players is so much harder than 1 player on solo.
Fair income.
Not only because when you're solo, you control everything.
Yeah.
You know, you make your own decisions. You know, you get a full understanding of what you want to do and you can do it because you're a combined force of just you.
Yeah.
Whereas 4 players, everyone's got their own ideas about what's best
Yeah.
and what they should do, and they know their spirit better. We're talking about Spirit Island. People probably have no idea. But it's basically you play as spirits trying to defend an island
Yeah.
from invaders.
I like to think of Settlers Catan in reverse.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's like you're trying to like destroy the settlers of the island.
Yeah.
While
yeah.
they're trying to build their cities and shit. And
Yeah.
You're like, get out of here.
But it's got so many different moving parts, and a lot of them you can choose to add. They're like
Yeah.
modules to the game.
Yeah.
So there's like an event deck, which has all these, kind of like the Crisis deck, where it's got like, hey, you must do this, otherwise you'll fail.
Yeah.
Or it's actually probably more like the Crossroads, because you often flip a event card and it has 2 options,
Okay.
and neither of them are good.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, pick the lesser of 2 evils.
yeah. Yep.
And they can absolutely cripple you, but you can choose to play with or without the event deck. There's this thing called Blight, which
Oh.
represents like the bad stuff spreading throughout the lands.
Yeah.
And you can choose to play 2 different ways with the Blight. And yeah, you've just got all these different things. But the premise, it's kind of like a plan ahead game. Because you got these 3 things that tells you what's happening in the build phase. Like which land are they going to, recruit in,
Yeah.
build in, and which land they're going to attack in, and they're all different. So you got like, yeah, I mean, it's a complicated game.
It is.
To be
yeah.
sure.
Oh yeah.
But you're like, okay, well, they're going to recruit people in the sand places.
Yeah.
So we need to destroy buildings from the sand places, so they can't do that.
Yeah.
But then you might be like, but if we do, then we're spending cards that we need to stop them from building in the mountains.
Yeah. What was
Because-
the last one? Like attack village or something.
Yeah. So
Which is when they really fuck up your land.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when they start killing shit.
Yeah.
And spreading blight.
Yeah.
So like, well, that's the most important one. We got to stop that.
Yeah.
We don't want to get attacked. But
Yeah.
if you constantly just try and stop the attacks, eventually all the other steps build up and you just can't.
Yeah.
So you got to like, and you've got fast cards and slow cards and all these different things. And you just, it's amazing.
Yeah.
It is absolutely
It's
amazing.
brilliant. If you haven't checked it out, you have to have a look.
Yeah.
Even on YouTube, like I'm sure there's some watch it plays on there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh man. It's highly rated.
Yeah.
People love it. There's a bit too much, no, not too much hype around it. the hype has deterred a lot of people.
Okay, really?
Yeah, from what I've seen.
Overhyped, you reckon?
Yeah, because
Fair
people just
dinkum.
froth it because it's a genuinely good game.
Yeah, but why would they be scared of overhype? Would they be worried it wouldn't be as good as it's hyped up to be?
Correct. Yeah,
okay.
people say this game's 10 out of 10, and they're like, well, in
So
my
they
mind,
No Man's Sky, basically.
yeah, effectively, yeah, and the only place to go is down.
Yeah.
I would give it a 9 out of 10,
Yeah, right.
not a 10 out of 10, because the game often ends too quickly.
Yeah.
It gets to a point where you go, because you spend the whole game forward planning,
Yeah.
you look at it and you go, well, actually, I know I can stop this, this, and this. And the next turn, they won't be able to do that, that, and that. So I know next turn I'll win. So you
Okay.
kind of just play through the last few turns, having already won.
Yeah, yep.
And so that kind but I mean, you've earned it when you get there.
Yeah.
You forget about that in the moment. 'Cause
Yeah.
It just suddenly there's this wave of where that unrelenting pressure just stops.
Yep.
And you're like, okay, I won the game.
Yep.
And you just play it out. But that's the only downside, and it's a phenomenal game. And I haven't even gone to all the little nuances of the spirits,
Oh, yeah.
but I
That's
won't
a whole
because
episode on its own.
yeah. So
I'm sure we've
Churchy,
talked
you'll love
about
it.
Spirit Island as well
We
before.
have,
Yeah.
definitely. I just wanted to rehash because it's that fucking good.
True.
That game actually got me into cooperative gaming.
Yeah, yep.
When I played that, I was like, working together.
Who wants to do that?
Yeah, because I'd never really played a board game where you work together and it was difficult.
Yeah.
I was like, I could win a game, let alone these 3 other people that are guru board gamers.
What do you mean the board's going to beat me? It's
How's
just
the
a
board
piece of
gonna beat me?
cardboard.
Yeah, I'll punch it. Fight me. I don't care. I'll win.
Yeah.
I've got fire and opposable thumbs. You don't stand a chance, cardboard.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, it does.
it does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spirit Island certainly does.
Yeah.
Heck, Dead of Winter does.
Yeah, true.
I'm surprised we didn't lose your preschool game.
Preschool game? What do you mean?
No, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Yeah. Yeah, co-op games are sweet.
Yeah.
If nothing for the like pressure it takes off, so you can crack some beers. And
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, not being so, like you said earlier, like, having to undo what someone else is trying to do. Like,
Yeah.
it's just a whole different vibe.
It's a, yeah.
It's a much, I reckon it's a much better atmosphere than knowing, like, getting frustrated with your opponent because they're beating you or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
It's less confrontational.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You're actively trying to make someone lose, whereas
like-
this one you're actively working together. Unless you're
Yeah.
the betrayer.
Unless
You
you're the
piece of shit.
betrayer.
Yeah.
It's an interesting mechanic.
It is, because the whole game I was like, we're all working together. And now in hindsight, I'm like, you were the whole time just trying to undo us.
Yeah.
It might as well have been a competitive game.
Yeah, but you and Churchy were working together.
Yeah. On you, Churchy. I had you back, dude.
Fox.
I thought you were the betrayer, actually.
I thought you were the betrayer. So you put all that fuel in.
Yeah.
Wow.
I thought you were the betrayer when you're like, the only thing we talked about for an entire turn was just like getting meds to any of our people.
then
And you
you
ended the
didn't.
turn and you're like, oopsie doopsie, I've got meds left over. And we're like, Churchy, not only do all of our people need them.
Forgot.
Yeah, that's what you kept saying. I was like, all right. Okay, Mr. YouTube.
I can see why I looked like the betrayer, but I wasn't. Saying one.
And all I was doing was just contributing to the crisis.
Mr. Big Actor Man, Mr. YouTube, almost got 2K subs, thinks he's Tom Cruise over there.
Oh, true. Damn Churchy.
Damn it, Churchy. Yeah, so I was like, and not only, it's the funniest part was, it's not like just, our characters were all dying of frostbite. So the meds would have been beneficial. But our crisis for that particular round was also to put meds in the middle.
Yeah.
So not only did we actually need meds to like survive that entire round, all of us,
Yep.
but our characters were also dying.
Look,
Yeah.
I was too busy riding around on my horse,
Yeah.
giving you guys
I'm
fuel.
gonna take my horse to Old Town Road.
I
I'm
was
gonna
like, here you
ride.
guys, have some fuel. I don't need it. I've got a horse.
Yeah,
I felt
Churchy's
like-
just like Oprah with fuel. It's like, you
Yeah.
get fuel, you get fuel.
I was like,
I'll
this,
get fuel.
I was like, this fuel's not going to heal our problems, Churchy.
Exit
I've got
stage
frostbite.
right.
I've got frostbite. I can't pour the fuel on my toes.
Well, I mean, you could.
Yeah, I mean, I can. It's 50-50, of course. So, yeah, that
Yeah.
was fun. I really like that. We should definitely play Dead of Winter, but not before Spirit Island.
Yeah, Spirit Island's next.
Do you have any co-op games high on your hit list?
Maybe one's talked about in one of our other episodes, Eldritch Horror.
Yeah, nice.
Still haven't got it, still haven't played it.
So highly.
I did order it in, but I haven't heard back.
Huh.
Interesting.
Where'd you order it into? Werribee?
Yeah.
Burm, burm, burm. They hit me up just before, told me one of my conquest items were in.
Sons of bitches.
In fact, they said they got a free copy of Eldritch Horror just sitting on the board.
No, I have to go tomorrow and hit them up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to play that. I see
Yeah.
that talked about heaps.
It's a time. I'm pretty sure it's a time sink. I think we have to dedicate some hours to it.
I love that even more.
Yeah.
I love that even more.
True.
If I don't want to play one game 40 times.
Yeah.
I want to play one game for 40 hours.
Yeah. I was blown away. Oh, I was surprised when you're like, well, I mean, I could tell you were surprised when it was like, Forbidden Island and Forbidden Desert finished, and you're like,
Now what?
okay. That was quick.
Yeah, it was the worst. It was the worst because we kind of had like another we had an hour free.
Yeah.
Probably. And we should have played Spirit Island, but the setup is pretty big on that. And the game goes for a while. And then
Yeah.
I have this game called Of Mice and... It's not Of Mice and Men. I think it's Mice and Mystics.
Mice and Mystics, yeah.
Of Mice and Men is a book.
Yes,
This is not a book. Although the rule book was a book.
Oh, yeah.
And that we were like, by the time I teach this to you, if we both learn it because I'd never played it. Yeah. It killed our evening short.
It did.
But Spirit Island, next weekend. Lock it in, boys.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Done deal.
You working?
I'm working this weekend, but not next.
Okay. True. I forgot what day it was. It's a Wednesday.
It's Wednesday, my dudes.
It is Wednesday, my dudes. I'm sorry if you don't understand that. You would probably just turned us off. They're probably not hearing this apology. I just turned off the episode. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well,
I'd love to play Eldritch. Let's do that.
yeah.
And Spirit Island.
True. Well, that sounds like board games and cooperative board games.
Yeah,
We, as you can tell, we froth cooperative board games.
we do.
If you guys know any, jump in Discord, let us know, or
Yeah.
shoot us a message on Facebook.
Yeah.
If there's any that you reckon that we have to play.
If you're local, want to catch up, play Spirit Island.
Hells yeah.
We need a fourth.
We need a fourth.
We got 3.
That's it. So, I mean, you guys know what to do. We've got Facebook at fp.me/hobbyhomies. Make sure you join our Discord.
Please.
It's always going off in there.
Yeah, I can see a couple of messages coming through now. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, hang on.
It's always when I'm like going to bed too, and I've got work early in the morning.
That's 'cause
Starts
you're-
blowing up.
That's because you work at just the silliest times.
True.
Let's see.
Check out our YouTube and subscribe and like the videos on there. Follow us on Spotify. Leave a 5-star review on iTunes if you can. It helps a lot. Make sure you check out Churchy on YouTube. He has been killing it lately with the Outward videos. He did a free giveaway with the expansion for Outward. And he's nearly at 2K subs, so check him out.
Boom. Check him out and sub.
Yeah, and don't forget, we got a Patreon too, so if you want to jump on there, all our Patreon members get early access to episodes. So it's basically, as soon as this radio goes up, a couple of days before it releases on Sunday. We've got a few different tiers on there. Homie from $1, you get a shiny Discord role, plus obviously access to the early content. Our main homies, which is at $5, they get auto entry to giveaways, one-time on-air shout-out and Discord role. And OGs at $10, they get all the previous tiers, plus for Aussie and New Zealand patrons, they get a painted mini in their choice of scheme.
Yeah. That's big. That's clutch.
Yeah.
Many a painted minis one of us has done.
Which one?
It's you.
Hey, you did Final Dinosaurs.
I did do one.
Yeah.
It was converted and everything.
It was big.
Speaking of automatic entry into every giveaway.
Oh, we got a giveaway to give away right now.
We do have a giveaway to give away.
Giveaway's given away right now.
Yeah, it's exciting because we give it away on the 1st of every month. We draw the giveaway, and it's the first.
Giveaway is losing all meaning right now. It's being said that
Giveaway?
much. Giveaway.
That's because we're giving it away. It's not a.
Give it away now. What's that song?
Uh,
That's it.
And-
It's
and
like
new
Blink 182 or something. isn't
no,
it?
God, it's Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Okay.
Okay. You've lost our credibility. I'm going to take over from here.
Yeah, you do it.
So I've got in front of me. So this giveaway was for everyone that tagged a homie in our Facebook post.
Yep.
It's a everlasting wet palette, by the way. That's what we're
By
giving away.
Red Grass. Yep.
By Redgrass. And it is, in fact, everlasting. I don't say that because it's an ad. We bought this.
Yeah. Mine's still there.
Yeah.
Mine hasn't gone.
I've used one new sheet,
Yep.
and I have 15.
Yeah.
And then you can buy a pack of 50 sheets for how much?
$15.
Stupid. Just
Yeah.
stupid.
So not only do our
Good stupid.
patrons get an auto entry, but people that joined our live show get an entry as well.
Yep. And that
And-
is true for all our live shows.
Yeah.
When's our next one?
Oh, soon.
It's not next week. The
Next week, I
after?
think.
Oh, it is next week.
Or maybe the week after.
It's within the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So make sure you tune into that. Get a
Yep.
free auto entry. Yeah. So we've got, I don't know how many people are here.
Probably like 100, maybe more.
Yeah. There's a few. I'm gonna tap to spin it now. I'll turn the sound on.
Yeah. All right, guys. So here goes the giveaway.
All right. It's spinning. I don't know if you can tell. It has landed on Daniel Purcell.
Daniel Purcell. All right. Congratulations, Daniel. Whether you're listening or not, I do not know.
Whether you were tagged or you did the tagging,
Yeah.
you have won an everlasting wet pallet.
Yeah. So we'll hit you up and get your deets and ship it out to you.
Yeah, it's coming to your door. It's coming to a doorstep near you.
Yeah,
Ideally,
next door.
the closest one to you. But we'll see how we go.
Yeah, near enough's good
You know,
enough.
Us post.
Yeah.
What can we do?
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So congratulations, Daniel. As always, our shout outs for Patreon, OG members. We've got Fire and Dinosaur, the man from Belgium. Foggy Highway, our wise old wargamer. Churchy, the man behind the void and the magic. Dave, tournament organizer for the GTO
And 40K League.
and 40K League.
And-
Rory, wet pallet enthusiast.
Yep.
What are you hitting us with, Dave?
I was just going to say, I was at Dave's last night and I looked at all the terrain he's done for the...
Oh, killing it.
It's insane.
Killing it.
Absolutely insane. For the Geelong Town Open.
Yep.
The boards... It is a shame that it's the kind of event that visitors can't go into
Yeah.
because some of these boards are going to be phenomenal. But don't worry.
Yep.
We'll take many photos and flood our Facebook page with it.
True.
Wet Pallet Rory.
Wet pallet Rory, new hobbyist Caitlin, and new OG Brett. So thank you, Brett. We've also got a one-time shout out for Richo Morgs.
Thanks, Richo.
The man himself.
He's a big Conquest help.
Yeah.
I've been sussing out the game Conquest, the last argument of kings,
Yep.
and he has been extensively useful.
I bought Necrons off him.
There you go. That's how good he is at Conquest,
Yeah.
man. Well, I just mentioned how I ordered some Conquest models from Games Workshop. What?
Games Workshop.
Guff. From Guff. Sorry, Bradley. If you're listening, please don't sue me. Games Workshop, please don't sue me. Warhammer's still my favorite. I'm just checking out Conquest as sort of like a
Okay, dude.
just a
okay.
side thing. I'm sorry. Warhammer's my
You can
favorite.
get off GW's dick, all right?
Warhammer's my favorite. I'm not even ashamed. But I'm just checking out Conquest.
And we'd like to, Fox and I, would like to give an honourable mention to Bailey W. from Nowra, a.k.a. Test Dummy, a.k.a. Test the Duck Egg Green Lover,
He is the Duck Egg Green Lover.
champion.
What a
He's,
lad.
Yeah. He's
One of our OGs. Not
Ha-
Patreon OGs, but OG
but
OGs.
OG. He deserves his own little special badge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
May or may not get your badge.
No
It's coming.
guarantees.
No guarantees. Not quite sure how to do it, but you deserve one.
Yeah.
We won't give it to you, but you
Yeah.
deserve
So
one.
thanks, Bailey, for listening. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love having you here.
Yeah. And that's all. That's all from us.
That's it.
Feels quick. Our time in here was too short.
It was, but it was probably like an hour, maybe.
Okay. Well,
Be like-
I miss you guys already. Next week. We're not sure.
No.
So
I'm not
stay tuned.
We're probably due for a live episode.
Yeah. Okay.
But we've got a lot going on in the backgrounds,
We do.
which isn't happening next week, but maybe the week after.
We got some stuff in the works. Some big things
Yeah.
are happening that we're
Yeah.
very excited about. Our manager, Churchy, has told us we're not allowed to tell you what it is.
No.
But we are allowed to say it's exciting.
Yeah.
And we're excited. And it's exciting.
You guys should be excited too.
Yeah. Unless you don't care, in which case, that's not that exciting. But we're excited.
We are very excited.
And that should excite you. Because it's exciting. You thought one giveaway was good. No, I won't say anything.
That's enough, dude. Jesus. You get us in trouble with Churchy.
Yeah, yes. He's right there. He's right there. He's mumbling.
He hears all of this.
Twice.
Probably many times.
Many times. Yeah, we got big exciting things happening. Stay
Yeah.
tuned for those.
Yeah.
And we'll post on the Facebook when our live episode will be.
Yep.
Probably will be this week, but
Probably.
no guarantees. There's
Yeah.
never any guarantees.
No.
Nothing's guaranteed in life.
Oh, no.
Which brings
Especially
me to
not
my...
here.
Nah.
Oh, jeez. Where are you going with that?
Nah. It reminds me. No.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening. We'll be here on otherwise.
What?
we'll be here all night otherwise. Did I slur that?
It was one word.
It is, isn't it?
We're here, some of that. You sound like the Sims.
That's enough. All right.
That is enough.
That is enough.
All right. Toodles, fam.
Peace.